A woman who is breaking the routine in professional football is from Kansas City, but she isn't exactly doing it by playing. Danny Welniak joins us here in the studio now with more on who she is and how she got to where she is. Danny?
Hey, Carolyn. Well, a Kansas City woman is breaking barriers in the National Football League. Katie Sowers is in her third season in the NFL and second with the 49ers as an offensive assistant coach. I caught up with Katie after their matchup with the Chiefs on Sunday. In the NFL, the coach's box is usually a place reserved for men.
See you, Roy.
But don't tell Katie Sowers she doesn't belong there.
Football has always been my favorite sport. When I was little, I would play every Sunday, every day after school, actually.
Her neighbors recall those playful Sundays as well of Katie and her twin sister Liz tossing around the pigskin.
I vaguely remember them playing football in the front yard against each other. It's actually kind of a natural fit for her.
Katie grew up in the small town of Heston, Kansas, dominating the high school basketball scene and going on to play collegiately.
Katie was a bulldog. Katie was the ultimate competitor.
But this is her passion. In her third season in the NFL and second with the 49ers as an offensive assistant coach, Katie knows what it's like to play football professionally too. She and her sister played quarterback and receiver for the Kansas City Titans before she went on to be their general manager and then coach in the NFL.
Coaching, I just say, is basically teaching, and that's what it is. And I love teaching. I love helping people. I love seeing what you can get out of people.
It's natural for Katie. After all, her dad is a basketball coach too. While she's a woman in a man's world, she's also the first openly gay coach in the NFL, male or female.
I was never worried about it. I grew up, and even though it was a small town, I always felt very welcome, very accepted, and so it was never a question for me.
There will always be critics, but there's no doubt that Katie Sowers is blazing a trail for women and coaches in the NFL.
Being a trailblazer, and for me, I'm just doing what I love, and I think that the more that we can get people to do what they love, the better off we're all going to be.
If anybody could pave the way for females to do things like that, it was them.
She's tenacious. She will single-mindedly pursue something if that's what she really wants. And so to see her doing this, I think the sky's the limit for her.
Well, Carolyn, I met Katie while I was playing for the Dallas Diamonds, and when we played against each other, when she played for the Tribe and the Titans, she was always the top defensive back and receiver on their scouting report and on our scouting report. She also played for the U.S. Women's National Football Team, so she is a studette for sure. Fun to be able to tell her story, Carolyn.
I like that. Definitely a studette. Danny, thank you. And so